Thank you for having me.
We're talking about the northern pressure on Bola Ahmed Tinubu against the vision of Nigeria. So, what is your take concerning the whole?
Well, let me tell you that there has always been a prediction that Nigeria will not go beyond 2027. When we talk about from the U.S. Research Institute about democracy, if you look at the northern hegemonies, their plan to snatch power, everything is, pointing towards that direction that Nigeria will be dismantled towards 2027. And most importantly, by 2027, we understand that the election that will occur will not be free and fair because the man on that seat of power will not carry out what we call electoral reform. That man wants to be a six-time president as we have it. Let me tell you, as an obedient that I am, we have said that if any opposition in this country, whether Atiku ADC, whether Labour Party of Abure, if they act funny to try and scuttle an Obi presidency, then this Nigeria will be a forgotten story. Yes, we have proven to people that we can be a man of peace. But at this stage, we can realize that Nigerian and the Nigerian oligarchs do not understand the word peace. They simply want violence, they want disruption, and that disruption is what we will give them. I can see how Tinubu has been trying to use constitutional amendments to buy sentiment. We know how Tinubu also wants to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to buy the sentiment of the South. All of that will not play against us. It will not buy us because we want to grab our country. We want to snatch this country back. And by 2027, like I said, for me, it's the head and the deadline because we will finally come after those that have been holding us in this evil contraption called Nigeria.
You're talking about the appointment by Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointing Babangida's son, Mohammed Babangida, as the chairman of Agricultural Bank. So what do you have to say? You can see he's playing his game tight.
Let me tell you, these are what we call bribes. They are bribes when you are using employment bribe. Tinubu understands that he needs to buy deeply into the northern oligarchs because they are the deep states. Whether we like it or not, these are the people that call the shots in this Fulani cattle country. Because Nigeria as it stands on the record, if you look at it on the paper, okay, there is a country that has been built to protect the interests of the northern oligarchs. This is why anybody that gets in there, whenever you're a Southerner, you will always do everything to appease the interests of the north. Tinubu has given more appointment to the northerners than the southerners. All right? When Buhari was there, Buhari gave more appointment to the northerners. If you check it, you will see Fulani, 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 Fulani. You see Kanu, Kanu, you now see Yoruba, Yoruba, one Igbo. You go back again, Fulani, Fulani, Fulani. So this is what Tinubu has come to also continue. And Tinubu as it stands today is extremely scared because the North are telling him that, Oga, we elected you so that we will control you. But Tinubu cannot be controlled. Tinubu has become rogue. He has gone rogue. He's now acting like like a child that does not have a regard, which is commonly called a bastard. This is what they are calling him in the North. They are saying that Tinubu must go. That now they want Atiku to be, which is their son, to take the power. And you see, everything happening in this country points to nothing but destruction, but gloom, but war, crisis, anarchy, because we weren't supposed to be together. All right? When the South say that they want to go this way, the North to say they will go that way. Let me give you another story. In the current constitution amendment that we have been discussing, in the North, you know what they are talking about? The Northerners are saying that they want more states, that they want more additional 12 states. Why? Because they know that the oil money in the South that is being drilled from the backyard in Akwa Ibom will begin to feed the man in Borno. Okay? They know that the oil that is being caught and fed from Ondo State will go to the board in Katsina and they will be drinking it. All right? The gas in Imo State, they will sell it, they will take the money and take it to Abuja for them to be using. Right? Now, in return, the southern people are saying that no, the constitutional amendment we want is let us control our resources. Let me have 70% of my resources, and yes, I will carry 30%, give Abuja. That 30% they will share it Doesn't matter. And do you think do you think there'll be a resolution? Do you think that there will ever be a settlement? You see, when I've told you, 2027, that is when we will either die or live as a country, as a people, and as a nation. Because by 2027, whether that hate that they've always said, Igbo hate, Igbophobia that they say they've always had, we'll see what Tinubu will do. Alright, because Atiku now, his plan is to grab power, and Atiku, Tinubu will not want to give him the power. You understand? The only person that can actually ensure Nigeria does not break by 2027 is if Peter Obi becomes the president. Because he is only the man that has that virtue to sincerely unite, you know, and restructure and reposition this country as it should be. Thank you.
So with Peter Obi or not, do you think we should see for back to regional system of government?
It is Peter Obi or nothing. If Tinubu wants to regionalize this country, it should. But Tinubu will not. Because Tinubu is politically greedy. He is a power freak. We know what he did with the Lagos for over 25 years. We can see his tentacles everywhere, at every bus stop, every junction, where they are smoking paraga, where they are smoking Igbo, you see the tentacles of Tinubu there. You will see this handwriting visibly there. Okay, so the point or the argument about restructuring, if Tinubu would do it, yes, we can imagine that he has the best, you know, position to do it, but he won't do it because he wants to control the whole of the country. All right, he wants the country to be his what? His new business enterprise. Thank you very much.
So before you go, Mr. let's assume Tinubu win this coming election. Do you still think he will engage in the regionalization?
Let me tell you, if Tinubu wins this election, forget about Nigeria. I have said it. I am not rebutting. I'm not taking back that word. If Tinubu wins 2027, forget about Nigeria. We will begin to call Nigeria an enterprise of the Lagos cabals. It's as simple as that. Okay? So we have that decision to take. That by 2027, we will either break it or we get it right. And getting it right is simple. Obi must be at the top of that conversation. Of course. The most loved man in this country today is not Jesus Christ. The most loved man in this country today is not Muhammad. The most loved man in this country today is Peter Obi. It is Peter Obi or nothing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.